everyone, it's time for your Monday Daily Trucker News Update. I'm Isela Rios.
And I'm Carlin Stafford. We have a lot of news to cover today, including the plea from truck manufacturers to President Biden, recalls that could spell disaster on the road if left unchecked, and why a driver who helped stop a high-speed chase now needs your help.
So let's get trucking.
Truck parking is a major problem, and now cities are being asked to look at available space and consider using it for, well, the issue. The National League of Cities, made up of city leaders from across the country, made the request of its members early in April. It suggested looking at several parking areas that could be repurposed, including excess airport parking, city-owned staging areas like ports, rail yards, or other major businesses, stadium parking, government building lots, transit or maintenance yards, major shopping malls, or government-owned sites waiting for development, and of course, warehouses and other major shipping receiving pressure points. The NLC reminds its members there are federal grants available for use towards truck parking, and there's more legislation for the problem on the way.
Truck manufacturers have warned the Biden administration the severe semiconductor or chip shortage is hurting their ability to meet demand for new trucks, which could hurt the freight industry. The Truck and Engine Manufacturers Association made the claim to the U.S. Commerce Department's Bureau of Industry and Security, saying the current situation has caused many to adjust and even to stop truck production. These concerns come after Biden issues an executive order in February to identify the risk of the semiconductor supply chain and submit a report within 100 days. President Biden has requested more than $440 million to supply chain security in his 2022 discretionary budget, which includes $150 million to fund 2 semiconductors manufacturing innovation institutes.
You know, that semiconductor chip shortage is really impacting everything because they are in TVs, major appliances, fridges, washing machines, obviously automobiles. So it's very interesting, I should say, to see what's going to happen in the near future, because that is kind of a problem that is impacting the whole world at the moment.
It is. I don't really care for the TV, but I do need my washer and dryer.
Well, we've got some recalls you need to know about. There are 2 separate recalls from Navistar impacting more than 1,400 international trucks. One recall includes 845 models, the 2021 International HV, LT, MV, and RH models equipped with Bendix pressure switches. A retainer was not properly seated and may not provide source air isolation, which doesn't meet the air brake system requirement. Now, Navistar will notify owners and dealers, and they will replace it for free. Now, the Navistar recall number is 21503, and the NHTSA recall number is 21V227. Now, the second Navistar recall involves a spring in the spring brake chamber, which can cause the pressure plate to shift and wear a hole in the diaphragm, leading to an air leak, which can cause the parking brake to engage. The Navistar recall number for that issue is 21502, and the NHTSA's number is 21V226.
Well, Navistar isn't the only manufacturer with recalls. Mactrex is recalling almost 600 model year 2018 through 2022 Mack Anthem, Granite, and Pinnacle rigs equipped with Camelback rear suspension and electronic stability control. The trucks may not stay in the right lane at certain speeds, which of course violates safety standards. Mack will let owners know the recall number is it's SC0423, and the NHTSA number is 21V-233.
Those recalls are something you don't want to mess with. If you do get an alert from the manufacturer, be sure you get it into the shop to get it fixed. And of course, if you're worried about your rig in any shape, form, or fashion, make sure you check out that NHTSA website, because they do have all those recall alerts.
Yes,
as well.
It's very important. We want everyone to be safe.
Exactly. Now, the National Transportation Safety Board has released the updated most wanted list of safety recommendations. They include requiring collision avoidance and connected vehicle tech on all vehicles, a comprehensive strategy to reduce speed-related crashes, a plan to eliminate distracted driving, a stop to alcohol and other drug-impaired driving, and protecting vulnerable road users such as pedestrians, bicyclists, and motorcyclists through a safe system approach. Now, the NTSB has no regulating power, but the recommendations from the board does have some influence on rules and regulations passed at a federal level.
Last week, we told you about Ahmad Shaban, a driver who helped stop a police pursuit in California using his rig. Now the community is rallying around him, donating money to help him get his truck fixed. He was told insurance may not cover it since he chose to pull out in the intersection to stop the pursuit. You can find a link to the GoFundMe page for Shaban in the comments below. I think that's really nice that people are trying to help him out.
Oh, for sure.
And he helped out police. Now people's trying to help him.
Exactly. He did a good deed, and the insurance is that's a little frustrating that the insurance isn't going to pay for it. But I mean, I do at the same time get it.
Yeah,
he
it's
didn't have to pull out, but great job, Siobhan, and hopefully, you know, I checked the GoFundMe just the other day, and it had quite a lot of money in it, so I'm hoping he's achieved that goal and is able to get that truck fixed.
Well, good for him. Well, that does it for today's update.
Be sure to tune in tomorrow for all that trucking news you need.